This is the FlexiSpot. And you may be saying, okay, it's a nice little table. Griff, go stand next to it. How tall are you, Griff?
5'4".
5'4". All right, let's test it. It's set at its maximum height. Let's press, was it 1? Let's see how fast it trucks on down. Go ahead to its lowest height. This is real time, folks. This is not sped up. There's no movie magic involved. You see, I'm filming right here. This is me. And there it is at its lowest height. And this is what I love about these, because I already have another one. These can be used as a desk. They work great as a desk, but I love using them in the workshop. Now I'm testing out a different work surface here. On the other one, we've got what I believe is called rubber wood. That's this kind of wood right there. This is a bamboo kind of top, and it's definitely a harder top. It's less forgiving. It's more resilient in some ways and more delicate in other ways. We're going to show you here in a minute what I mean. But let's test it, and we're going to put this to the test and show you why I like this style of desk / workbench. Okay, we've got the A-Free 3600 watt power station. This thing weighs a ton. They're going to lift it up and put it up on the desk. There we go. Okay, so we got it up here. Now let's see what's going to put it at standard workbench height, which is I think 32. So take it up to 32 there. That's good enough right there. It's kind of an average. Let me zoom out a little bit. Would you have rather lifted that up to there or down there a foot lower? That's what I love about these things. And if I want to raise it up higher, I can raise it up higher to get it up higher to me to work on. I can take it down again. I can go up, I can go down. Can't go sideways. Oh wait, I can because it's on wheels. All right, now we've added 2 more power stations. That's a 2K box, a 2K box, a 36 box. You've got 7K, is that right? Am I doing my math right on that? Let's take it all the way up to, was it position 1 or 2 is the tallest?
2.
Okay. Press it. That's max height. All right, give it a wiggle. Push on it. Okay, from the front. That's pretty stable considering the center of gravity on that and how much weight is up there. That's insane. But let's look underneath and see what all's going on. All right, we are under the table right now. If you look, there's a motor and there's a motor, but we're not done. Motor and motor. It's got a motor on each leg. And look at this nice canvas here that allows us, this is magnetic right here, hides all the controls and everything down in there. And then when you're ready, you just take this and it snaps back into place. That is really nice. And they have a bunch of other accessories for your desk, all sorts of things from keyboards to drawers, monitors, and of course the power strips. Turn. Oh, just barely there. Look at that. Then I'm gonna bring this down. And just so you watch, I'm going to have it hit the cabinet here. And it automatically bounces back, which seems to be a good place for it. So we'll do memory 1, and that's its spot. So I can actually use the top of this. I can take stuff out, I can put it here, and then when I'm done, and I've got my 3D printers, right? I can walk up, they're right here, right where I want them. I don't have to bend over. I can see immediately what I need to see. Need to plug this one in apparently. Ready to go. And the very next day, I had an epic glob meltdown on the print head that I need to work on. And I don't have a stool at my shop here. It's at the other shop. So I've got a chair, because this is going to take me a while. So I can just bring this all the way down. I pulled the cabinet out, just rolled it right out. And I can now bring this down to height where I can roll in here and I can get right up in here and work on this print head and everything I need to get done. This is the perfect setup. After some quick maintenance, I'm back in business. And this is its final form. Over here, we've got 3D printing. I got my Elegoo Centauri carbon. We have our Bamboo Lab X1 carbon. It's printing a job right now, almost finished. Cabinet with all its supplies and tools and everything underneath. Over here, we got CNC and laser. Its tools underneath. We've got some power stations over there. And here's the thing I love about it. These tables at this height are the same height as my new US General 56. Look at that. All right, so you saw it in action, but let's talk about price and ordering and that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna warn you, this is a luxury item, okay? This is not something that's for everyone. This is for somebody who's got a little bit extra in their budget and wants to treat themselves to a pretty nice setup. And I gotta tell you, it is pretty nice. So what we're looking at here is the premium 4-leg standing desk, AKA the E7 Plus Max. Now the setup, as you saw there, has the bamboo top, the light colored bamboo top, and it's currently on sale down from $1,030 to $830. That's a pretty nice discount. Yes, I know, and I can already hear some of you like, that. I'm not paying that. That's fine, then don't, okay? Clearly it's not for you. But for those of us who do want a nicer setup, there are some people who they don't mind splurging. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to have a workbench that you could roll out in the middle of your floor, lower down, put your projects on, and then raise up to a reasonable height to work on? How about an outfeed table for your table saw or for all your other projects? You know, you're doing glue ups and stuff like that. You know, as a desk, you know, I don't know if you need 4 legs with 4 motors and all that. But as a workbench, it's phenomenal. 660 pounds of capacity. And you saw it with almost 200 pounds on it going up and down. Griffin's not a light kid. He's a pretty solid. Remember, he's an all-state Montana wrestler, all right? He may not be tall, but have you seen his shoulders? Man, he's getting jacked there. Anyway, point is, he's not a light kid either, and it had no problem going up and down with him. So here's what we're talking about. We got the bamboo setup here, light bamboo, with the 4 legs. Let me bring it back up so you can see it full screen. You're looking at $830. Now, there's all sorts of options. They have different styles, solid wood top, solid wood made in the USA. That's going to be kind of pricey. Gaming series, all that kind of stuff. But like, if you already have a top you want to use, you can do frame only here and knock down down to $700 for just the frame. So anyway, I want to go through real quick so you can see the specs on this. Adjustable height, adjustable width, desktop length, anywhere between 48 and 94 inches. It's not loud. It's less than 50. It is. You heard it on the video. It's got that nice cloth cover for all the electronics underneath. 660 pounds. Of course, you know they're going to show it set up as a desk because that's what their main target audience is. and it will do all that and more. I forgot to mention there's a USB charging port on the side, so that even adds more functionality to this thing. And yeah, I've used that for charging my cell phone and stuff when I was doing whatnot. And yeah, it's got the anti-collision, specs in there as well. It does all of that and more. Anyway, I'm gonna put a link down below. Thanks again for FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. You know me, I'm totally geeking out about my whole setup. I got my 3D printers, I got my CNC, I got my laser. I'm a pretty happy camper, and I think anybody who has this setup would be too. Let me know what you think down below. Anyway, or what you would do differently. How about that? Anyway, that's all I got for you today. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.